There is one very special type of custom field which has the data type flag, and that flag can then be used to control and manage your actual bar styles. So we can control what these bars look like based on part of the data. It involves really a two-step process. One is the custom field and one is the bar style. But we've done both, just a matter of now pulling both of those bits of information together. For example, if we wanted to color code these bars based on whether the project manager was involved, at the moment we can't do that. If I go to bar styles, we know that we can customize by adding a new row and show tasks for, but what it doesn't give me in here is the ability to show tasks for a specific or even any of the resources. We can do it based on things like started early, started late, summary, non-critical, active, warning, and 20 different flags. So if we can control the flags, we can control the bar styles. So let's close this box without creating that new bar and have a look at how we control the flag. So we need a new custom field. So on the Gantt chart tools ribbon, custom fields, it's a flag data type. Flag 1, I'm going to rename and call it PM for project manager. Okay. Now the flag fields can only be a yes or a no. So what I need this flag field to do is say yes if the project manager is involved and no if the project manager is not involved. The only way really to do that is with the formula. So in the formula, I need to make use of an if. Well, that formula is in the drop-down list of functions. If, IIF, intermediate if. Notice very similar to other programs like Access and Excel, that you have the if, you have the expression that is the criteria, and then what to do if something's true, what to do if something's false. So when we choose if, it nicely gives us the three parts. Obviously, we just don't leave those there, we replace them. So we replace the expression with whether the resource is the project manager. The resource name is one of the fields, resource name. So we want to know if resource names, which is the name of the resource name field, is equal to, and then we need to open speech marks and put project manager. In the case of what you type in the speech marks, it is case sensitive. So if I'd put a little m there, it would not find the project manager. So be a little bit careful. That's not something you would normally get in Microsoft products, but here it is, case sensitivity. What to do if it is the project manager? So if the criteria question becomes true, well, I want the value yes to happen. So I put yes, and then another comma, and then the false part is what will happen if it isn't the project manager, and I put no. So these do not require speech marks. These are the two values for your flag. The flag is either yes or no, and that's it. So it's on or off. So that's my formula that is going to drive the value of the flag. So we say, okay, just because we're using a formula, we get the same message we did before, that all existing values will be wiped, and then OK. So if I now add in my flag field, so let's type F to jump down to the flags, flag 1, we can see we get a yes when the project manager is involved, and we get a no when he isn't. Notice, however, that one there, project manager is involved, but so is the plumber, and that one as well, project manager and the joiner, and that one as well, electrician and the project manager. So we're only getting a yes if the resource name is project manager, and that's it. Any other resource names in the resource names column, and it doesn't actually find a match. So we need to be able to say, okay, if the resource names contains the project manager, so not just the project manager, anybody else in there as well is fine. We're just looking whether the project manager is involved, then we need that to be a yes. So let's go back to our custom field, flag, formula, and change the equals to the word like. So if resource names is like project manager, but then I also need to put some wildcards in, and the wildcard in Microsoft Project is the little asterisk. So I'm going to put that before the word project and after the word manager. So then it doesn't matter where the project manager appears in the list of assignments, because he might be the first, or he might be the last, or he might be in the middle. So if the list of resource names contains the phrase project manager, that will then produce a yes for my flag field. If it doesn't contain the word project manager, it will return a no for the flag field. Now, if you've used wildcards before, you'll find the little asterisk quite a common wildcard in Microsoft programs, and we've replaced equals for like because it's not now equal to project manager and some little asterisks. it's like. So we're looking for a comparison. Okay, okay, and now suddenly there are a lot more yeses. So anywhere the project manager is involved will produce a yes in our little flag field. Project manager is not involved at all, it produces a no. So down here we have another yes, and down here we have another yes, even though it's not just the project manager, the joiner as well there. So now we have the flag field working fine, that's great, it's producing a yes, producing a no. We now need to use that flag field in the bar styles so we can control the color of the bars when it's the project manager. So let's go back into the bar styles. We want a new one. Name of the bar style, PM. Appearance of the bar style, I'm going to change the color to purple. And we may even put some shapes at the end. So let's have a faded one at the end and faded one at the beginning with color purple. Show for, and in the drop down, I choose flag 1 because that's my PM. Okay. And we see that one's changed purple, but that one hasn't. Parts of that one have. And the reason for that is the same as the reason before. In the bar styles, it works from top to bottom. So if any of the lower ones actually apply, they will take precedence over the PM one. So we need to put our PM flag bar near the bottom, really. So let's cut and move right to the bottom. And then in here, let's paste. So it's the last check it does to see if the PM is involved. Okay, and now we have a lot more purple tasks. As soon as the project manager is involved, the taskbar is replaced with the fading purple bar. And there's one, and there's another. So there's a requirement there for it's a sort of two-step process. One is to create the flag field. We then don't need to display that. That was just to prove that it worked, really, so I can now hide that. So we create the flag field. The flag field is based on a formula, checking to see if the project manager's name is anywhere in the resource names. And we have to involve our like in there and wildcards, just in case there were other people involved. That then gave us a value for a flag field of a yes or a no. It's the only value the flag field can have, yes or no. And then once we've got that working, and we checked, we saw it on the screen, we can then use that flag field inside the bar styles to then create a new bar for flag 1. So if you wanted, you can create up to 20 different bar styles, perhaps one for each different resource, perhaps for a different reason, perhaps it's an overspent task and you want that to be highlighted. Any reason you really can think of that you can create a formula for with a yes or a no result can be a flag field. Once you have a flag field value, you can then use that to control what your bar will look like. So that's clever use of both the bar styles and the custom fields together in one little mini task.